This presentation shows you how you can use the Memory Store approach with the child or young person in your care. Using the Memory Store approach is a great way to spend time together, as well as ensuring your child has lots of memories of their time with you to look back on. Foster Carer Standard 4, Section 5D outlines that foster carers should enable children and young people to participate in record keeping and keep their own memorabilia. The Memory Store approach enables you to fulfill this standard. Research has shown that using the approach can help to build a positive relationship between you and the child, can help the child to see themselves in more positive ways, provides opportunities to develop their learning, can bring about lots of positive emotions for you and the child as well. It also allows them to think and talk more about difficult times too. Right from the start, you can get the child involved by allowing them to choose a book and a box that they like. Talk with them about how this is their special book or box that you're going to use with them, putting in special memories of their time with you. It's also helpful to have a sheet at the start of the book which reminds them what it's for. To help them feel a sense of ownership, you can get them to design the front cover. They might like to do this on the computer or freehand. Give them as much help as they want or need. Most carers use both a Memory Store box and a memory book. The book is useful for things like photos, leaflets and tickets. It's handy to have a box as well, where you might want to put larger drawings, special stones or other special objects that hold memories. The book is something you do together. You record memories by sticking things in and writing the story alongside. Remember, it's not a reading or writing exercise. You don't need to correct spellings or punctuation. If the child doesn't want to write, you can write for them. Although we have found the approach does benefit learning, you don't need to try and make it a learning exercise. And if the child feels that it's just more school, they may not be too keen to participate. Recording the memories is important, but what is even more important is making the time to look at the Memory Store and have those remember when conversations. We have found many children prefer looking through their Memory Store to looking at an ordinary book, as it has so much relevance for them. A great way of encouraging children to get involved in recording their memories and for having those remember when conversations is to leave a memento or photo on the kitchen table for the child to find when they get in. Often they will then suggest putting the item in their Memory Store. Try to make the story that goes alongside the photo or memento as full as you can. Include feelings where possible and highlight the child's strengths. When the child moves on, there needs to be enough information for someone who's not experienced the event to retell it with the child.
I've got this photo of us at the beach the other week. Do you remember when you made that sandcastle and then you buried my feet?
I hated that visit to the beach. It was too hot. I got sand in my packed lunch.
Oh, I don't remember it that way. It's funny how sometimes we remember things differently. I thought you seemed really happy. Do you want to tell me more about that day?
It would have been really tempting to have said, "Oh, you weren't miserable. You had a great time. You were laughing and shouting and having great fun." But the best thing to do is to be accepting of the child's memory of an event, even if it's not how you remember it. The child is the lead in these conversations. Try to build on what they say. It's also helpful to reference emotions. These can be yours, how you were feeling at the time, or the child's, saying how you think they may have felt, or maybe someone else's, like in this example with the meerkats.
Remember when we went to the zoo and saw the meerkats?
Standing up on their paws like this.
Yes, they were standing up on their back legs just like that.
And they ran away. They went Run, run, run.
Run, run, run. Do you think they were scared?
I'm not scared.
No, you weren't scared. You enjoyed seeing them, didn't you?
Yeah,
But I think they were a bit scared.
yeah, they run away.
Keep the memory store in a safe place, somewhere that it's easy for you to get down and have a look at regularly with the child. For many children, it's often better to have it in a place where they can't access it independently. When experiencing difficult emotions, some looked after children destroy things that are significant to them, and then they later regret it. A child's life doesn't get any less precious as they become older. The memory store approach can also be used with older children and teenagers. You just have to adapt things a bit to make it relevant to their age. You can get some really cool looking books that may be motivating to older children and teens. As the child gets older, they may want to do the writing and recording more independently, but don't forget to keep looking at the memories with them and having those remember when conversations. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation and that you now feel able and motivated to use the memory store approach with the child or the children in your care.